Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the International Mosaic. I'm Yana Ames, and you are watching Rogers TV this wonderful Sunday morning. Thanks so very much for joining us. I do have fabulous guests today, and I would like to introduce you to them. JK, he's an art consultant and art collector. My next guest is Naira Velumyan. Anyway, Naira, you are the agent for the Russian artist.
Alexey Klokov.
Alexey Klokov. Now, Alexey Klokov, he is a Russian painter, right? Tell me a little more about background, Alexey, what is he, where he came from, and what's happening with him.
Alexey was born in 1965 in Russia. He is rather famous there. His first mentor was Anatoly Zverev, his famous Russian painter of 20th century.
Well, we don't know him in Canada. I'm very, very sorry.
He's worldwide renowned artist.
Yeah.
And then Alexey finished Academy of Art as an art and restorer. He worked in monasteries.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Is he a religious guy?
He's a religious, but there he studied secrets of gilding and symbolism.
Symbolism. Okay. So I understand he would be very different from many artists, and I'm going to go to JK on that. Like, I know you're the owner, you're the actually proud owner of some of his works. What do you have?
Well, I have first had the chance to see his artwork at an exhibit in Toronto, and the first thing I noticed was just a uniqueness and a new style of abstract, which I thought was very suggestive and simultaneous and subliminal. I thought it was a great opportunity to experience the artwork of a Russian who was exhibiting in North America for the first time. It's just a great entry point for many people like myself and others.
Did he remind you, anybody, any previous artists, how did you perceive his art when you look at him? And I understand he's using some special materials. Tell me more about it.
Okay, well, the first thing I noticed was a uniqueness to his art.
Right.
That it was unlike others. Yeah. Although I sensed an influence from Matisse, and many of the masters.
And impressionists like maybe Michel Delacroix.
Well, Alexey will take on any genre, be it Fauvism, Expressionism, Cubism, Surrealism.
Wow. Now, tell me, could you describe one of his paintings? What do you have? What do you want? What is the name of that work?
I have a painting called Abramode. And what it is it's very, it may appear very simplistic in nature, but it's also very suggestive.
So it's one of the things you have to look for a long time and get idea what's happening there?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It depends on who's looking at it.
Yeah.
It may take some people a few minutes. It may take people a few hours. But it's just a great piece of contemporary art. As I keep saying, very suggestive. The composition is very simple in nature, not hard to understand, and a great, great experience for anybody to hang on their home wall.
But I also know, Naira, that he uses some special painting or oils or something. What's special of amongst his selection of the materials?
He did restoration in the prestigious museums of Russia. That's why he knows, and he was literally in touch with...
Like he would know the icon art, he would know the graphics. Yes. He would know the etudes, the paysage. He would have every technique that is really
But what I brought to North America, his new collection, is enamels on linen.
Can you repeat that word?
Enamel on linen.
Okay, understand. Tell me about that.
Well, this is
very unusual. This is unusual.
It's actually very unusual. It's the first time that the artist, that Alexey has experimented with enamel on Belgian linen.
Explain to me the physical process, because enamel it's not a paint.
It's a fair question. Enamel, what we do is to the viewer, it may look like just a random abstract, but it's actually layered. If you look carefully, you have an underpainting, which dries first, and then each color has to dry. It's not a question of just taking a knife and blending it in. It's
like
each color dries separately.
What colors does he use? You know, like, the reason I'm asking, because abstract artists, and he's not only abstract, because I saw some of his work. He does super graphics.
His famous color is red.
Yeah. Famous?
Famous color is red.
He's using reds.
The red for the artist is very symbolic. It's about energy flow.
Okay.
So the red is predominant. It's symbolic or otherwise in most of the artwork.
And my question, what, as an agent, because you don't grab everybody, you're very selective, and I know you're a bit of prestigious agent, and many artists would like to be represented by you. Where did you take Alexey's work outside of Canada?
Geography, it's Austria,
Yeah.
Japan, the UK, the USA.
Okay.
Recent exhibition was in Los Angeles in February. Of course, it's Canada. And in Russia, in his...
Yeah. So he's been around the world. Is he in some private collections? Who owns him today?
His paintings, so in collections of many honorable people, such as Hillary Clinton, Silvio Berlusconi, Condoleezza Rice, Madeleine Albright, Tony Blair.
Do we have any Canadians who have his painting in their art?
We have Canadians.
We have JK.
We have JK.
Okay, well, JK, I'm going to call you honorable too, although you're very far away from Clinton and Berlusconi and all these people.
And he's in private collections of banks.
The fact that he's in private collections is almost giving him a good name, right? And specifically...
He's in private collections of bank collections.
Bank collections.
United Arab Bank, Union Bank of Israel, MasterCard Incorporated, Mitsubishi Corporation, Financial Corporation.
So he tells me, JK, now that you are the collector, he tells me that he's more as let me put it properly, I don't know the right term, he's more as some piece of art that people could use in their apartments or in their houses as a decorative art.
Absolutely. Not, it's multifunctional. It's decorative.
I like the word, multifunctional.
Multifunctional, suggestive, abstract art. You can hang it in your bedroom. You can showcase it in your living room. You can bring it to the office. It's meaningful. It's playful. The compositions
and very attractive.
Very attractive. And they kind of get you thinking a bit.
Right. Do you have any names of his artwork? Could you tell us in English language? What are they called?
I have many names, but I wanted to add that JK said about why they are multifunctional. Because the state in which artist paints the painting means a lot for him. His basic credo is to bring joy and happiness into people's life, into buyers' life.
Okay, well, I like him. I like him already. I don't know him personally, but please say hello from Yana Amis. I like people who like to bring joy into the other people's lives. Now, Naira, you mentioned, I think, that he actually can speak to the person, and he could have some kind of a very special silent communication with this individual, and he could, based on this perception of this individual, he could create some kind of special artwork. Tell me more about it. How is it? What is the process?
The name of this project is ILG Art, Image, Line and Gold. It is very individual. He put canvas in front of you, and so you think about your desires and
oh my goodness,
something
that's dangerous.
But you don't speak about that. You only think about that.
I don't talk about it.
No, he does not know what are you thinking about. He just feels your aura and your energy, and he embodies it on the canvas.
Wow.
In image, line, and gold.
He's like a spiritual guy.
He is.